So good morning, Doreen. Tell me about yourself and your business.
Hi, Peter. Thanks very much for asking. Thanks for having me. Well, I'm a life and executive coach, Peter. So I deal with people who are maybe at a bit of a crossroads in their lives, or who maybe want to change career, or they're maybe stuck where they are, and they just maybe want to progress a little bit. But basically, they maybe are suffering from a lot of stress and so on. So basically, it's one-on-one coaching. I also do seminars and workshops and things, but basically it's one-on-one coaching. And basically I just help people change their lives. They change themselves, so therefore they make better decisions, so their lives change, basically.
And how long have you done that for, Doreen?
So I started my business in 2018. I think it was February 2018. So that's 4 years and 2 months or 3 months or something now. Yeah, I can't believe it's actually that long, No,
I think a lot has happened in the world since then.
Exactly.
I think it's fair to say.
2 of the years we were locked down, Yeah, I was online anyway because I had clients from Australia and America. So actually, whenever the lockdown came, it was okay for me. I could just carry on, doing Zoom and stuff. And people seemed to take to it. So it wasn't too bad,
Mm-hmm. Stuff. And Doreen, what would you say have been your biggest learnings in business and in life?
Well, there's probably too many to say, but if I sort of, a few bullet points would be like, always try and be more in the present. Worry is never necessary. This is one of my big things. Worry is never necessary. Let other people be themselves, especially when you're working, in an office. Let other people be themselves. Also let people, whatever they think of you, it's none of your business. Their opinion of you is really, and I know that sounds silly, but it really isn't any of your business. And basically, I would also say what I learned was hire people to do things for you that you hate doing yourself. Because I'm a coach, I'm not a marketer, but I wish I had hired a VA about 3 years ago rather than only 1.5 years ago, and somebody who's really good at marketing. So, it depends what you're good at in the business. You can't be good at absolutely everything. I come from a finance and business background, so finance part was all right, but, get the people in that, can do the job.
Good advice. Good advice.
Yeah.
Doreen, who would you say, who's been the best coach that you've ever had, and why?
Well, my biggest impact, if you know what I mean, for my life as well as my coaching was by Jamie Smart, who's a coach in England who's had a number of books on the Sunday Times bestseller list and so on. And he taught me the importance of being grounded, completely grounded yourself before you can start to coach. I went away and I did the diploma and I did the, oh, you're a coach. You're not a coach until you really have yourself and sorted out. And he also taught me the way to look at the world, which is called the inside out view of the world, which is what I actually teach, if you know what I mean. And it changes the way you look at everything. And that's when I started to become a transformational coach rather than just somebody going for goals and things like that. That had a big, massive impact on me. So, yeah.
Excellent. And do you have any favorite quotes or sayings?
Well, I have a number. Probably one of the big ones that I like is by Viktor Frankl, and he said, the last thing that a person has, they can take everything away, but what you always have is you have the ability to choose your attitude in any given set of circumstances. So what your attitude is to anything happening is up to you completely, and that's where your power is, really. And then the last one is, on his deathbed, this philosopher said to his wife, don't forget that in every morning when you wake up and you lift your head from the pillow, you have everything you need. In other words, you already have everything you need inside you to be a success. It's just getting to it and getting it out there.
Brilliant, yeah. Brilliant. And what have you learned about yourself during your journey?
That I hate working for other people, which is why I left corporate in the first place. That I absolutely love what I do. That, people are great, that opportunities are there. You just need to really have the right mindset to be able to grasp them, and basically try and be more in the present moment. We only have this moment in time, and everything else is just thought when you think about it. This is where our lived experience is. In this moment, everything else is imagination or just thought. So I think I've learned that.
What would you say to anyone that's thinking of going into business?
Don't give up the day job, and then and then hire a really good VA. No, I would say definitely don't give up. What I mean by that is, like, if you're starting your side hustle, first of all, and you want to become a business, keep your job on for as long as you can in order to keep the money coming in, so that you're sort of like a little bit, not just going cold turkey kind of thing, which is what I did. But I mean, I was okay, but you just need to think about that really. And also you can get other opportunities from the business that you're already in and so on. And yes, do have people around you that you can hire for certain things that you want them to do. You don't need to do everything.
And I think you might have alluded to this already, but if you started your business again, what would you do differently?
Yeah, I would definitely have a marketer somewhere along there, and I would definitely have a VA to do all the postings and things like that, because that really took so much, time that I didn't really have, that I could have been spending on the business. And I mean, I did do, I gave a university course, I wrote part of a book, I do all sorts of things. I did public speaking. So there was all that as well. It could have maybe been better organized for me rather than me trying to organize it all, so I think, yeah, pay people for what they can do for you. Yeah. Very good.
Very good. And lastly, Doreen, are there any offers or anything that you'd like us to include in the newsletter?
Well, I have a course up on Thinkific at the moment called Your Mind at Work. And it's really just all my tips and everything about how to work more intelligently and without stress kind of thing. So I'll certainly give somebody, if anybody would like that, I'll give them, it's $299 at the moment, I'll give to them for 200. And then also I have like an opening, three sessions, which is sort of a beginner course. I'll do 4 sessions for the same price. But if you just want to get in contact with me by email, I'll certainly arrange that if anybody wanted them.
That's brilliant. So listen, Doreen Ritchie of Doreen Ritchie Coaching, thank you very much for your time. It's been great to hear about you